your psychic intellect and made you my puppet.
It's a bullseye! And here's your host, Jim Boyd!
Perhaps today is a good day to die. Prepare for running speed!
Sir, there's another starship coming in. It's the Enterprise.
Your shoulder bone connected to your neck bone, your neck bone connected to your head bone. Now hear the word of the Lord. Them bones gonna walk around.
Take a base of action. Green group, skip across the holding sector and each other.
Admiral, we have enemy ships in Sector 47.
It's a trap.
.007 Triple X.
Bond, what do you think you're doing?
Keeping the British hand up, sir.
Nobody does.
Sorry if I scared you. You'll like this bit.
Yes, indeed. Look, camera's a bit screwy. There you go. Yes, indeed. Good evening, good morning. I did. Freddie. Look, you get it. You're not getting me at a good ebb. Thank God. I mean, the high holidays are a big, source of joy for us Jews. But fuck me, I'm exhausted from them. Oh God. Oh, they're nearly over. It's been a rough rolling one this year. I'll be honest. It's been a rough rolling one this year. So tonight and tomorrow is Hoshana Rabbah, which is my wife's birthday, my wife's Hebrew birthday. But it's also the day that the Gentiles get their they are judged and get their fate sealed, right? And so there's an extra long prayer service tomorrow. Another one. Oh, I mean, if I was really good, I'll go to the 6:15 in the morning service, which is the sunrise one. Well, I'm not that good. I'm going to the 7 o'clock one. And even thinking about it makes me want to go to bed, right? I'm not even joking, right? I am exhausted because this extra long prayer service, you know what makes it extra long? Oh, God, it's so awful. It's called, I've talked about this last week or so. It's the Hosannas, right? You ever seen Jesus Christ Superstar? Hosanna, hey, Zanna, that bit, right? It's not like that in real life, right? You have to make a 360 rotation around the synagogue, right? Whilst holding your, and I'm not going to explain this again, your palm leaf and a lemon, right? And a couple of bits of leaves, right? At the same time, recounting stanzas, right? And there's 7 of them. And they go, Hoshana, and then you get these bacon. Hoshana, like that's what it's like, right? But you got this 7 of them tomorrow, and then there's this like long weird bit you say, blah, 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 goes on and on and on and on, and at the end of it, you take these 3 twigs with leaves on them and you beat them on the ground thoroughly. I'm like, okay then. The whole thing takes about an hour and a half. So I come home and I want to die. I'm just exhausted. Right? Absolutely exhausted. But I've been like that every day. Oh, God. Anyway, so after that, so tomorrow we have the hostages coming home. Hopefully, that'll be fantastic. So after that, though, in the evening is the holiday of Simchat Torah, Shmirat Seret, which is when October 7th happened. So it's exactly 2 years. It's freaky, right? Like this decree had been, upon the Jewish people, right? It's really freaky. I mean, exactly 2 years. So normally, that's kind of a fun holiday. I'm just too grumpy for it nowadays, right? There's all these different honors and you auction them off, right? And it's fun. You have the fun auction where. So I used to do that in my synagogue, right? Before they took this big giant shit on me and then wonder what's fucked off. Oh, what's fucked him off? I don't know. They really were like, anyway. And I was great at it. Oh man, I used to raise a ton of money. Now, last year's one, like, okay, to give you an idea, I like some years I raised like 15,000 shekels, which is a fair chunk of money. This year, I mean, last year, VEY, it was terrible. There was a guy doing it who was a really nice guy, but he had no idea what he was doing. I could have got like all the most expensive things for under 200 shekels, like together, complete. And I was selling these things like 5,000. What can you do? What can you do? And then, okay, so then after you auction them off, then there's like a big party atmosphere. And I don't want to party with these people. Leave me alone. Oh yeah. Everybody takes the Bible scrolls and they do these 7, like, you dance it around the synagogue, and there's 7 sets of those. It goes on ever. I think tomorrow I'm just gonna finish the prayers on my own and go home. Oh, that sounds so much better. Oh yeah, I'm not a fan. And then on the day, same thing again, right? It's all very festive. And I think we're going out to friends for lunch that day. So I'm doubly grumpy. I've got to go out of the house. Leave me alone. Oh. But after that, and I'm grumpy because I'm just exhausted. Holy shit. Okay. Normally I start work at about 9 o'clock. 9:30, I make it into my office. Right? Now I made it the day I made it at 10:30. Because, okay, you got the extra long prayer service. That's number one. So you crawl home from that, ready to die. Right? And then, like, we had all our kids there over Sabbath. And so there's so much housework. I mean, well, I've got the house really cleaned up. There's just, I had to wash the floor. Oh, so I was knackered. And then I hadn't even started, I do a daily study thing. I hadn't even started on that yet because, again, the extra long prayer service made it that I don't have time to do it during the prayer service. So then I do that in my booth called the Sukkah, so I can say a blessing for going out there. But again, by the time I got to my office, it was like 10:30, and I was dragging. I was like, I can't do anymore. Although we do have a lot to talk about. We actually have a hell of a lot to talk about, man. How are we going to get through it? Oh, maybe I should just dive in right now. Let's dive in right now. And we'll start with SFX magazine. All right, let's have a look at this month's SFX magazine. Hang on, I just got to find the window. Where are you? But yeah, man, I'm surprised how much. I mean, there's more stuff came out just before I started. Right? There's a lot going down. There is a lot going down, ladies and gentlemen, which we are going to discuss. I think pretty much all of it. Okay, well let's start as a moose-boosh, right? We'll start with the SFX magazine. Now, this is the where is that share screen? Doink. So this is the special Halloween issue at SFX magazine. It makes it even more boring than it normally is. Right? I used to love SFX, right? But the magazine went downhill as the magazine industry started to collapse, and you can see it starting to collapse from within. There's less writers on it now. Right, and also I'm not really interested in horror. Much more interested in science fiction. Right, science fiction interests me. Horror really doesn't. To the extent, by the way, I started a rewatch of the 2020 Brave New World, and I remember loving it at the time. And I watched the first episode today. I was absolutely right. It's fantastic. I mean, it's really genuinely fantastic. It's so innovative and clever. Now, problem being, hated it because it wasn't, it wasn't accurate to the book, but I felt it actually was. Now, I thought it was accurate to the book because it's, let me see if I can find a trailer for it. Oh, wait, go back. I thought it was accurate to the book because it took the intent of what Huxley was saying, right? And Brave New World. And then reinterpret it so that it was understandable for a was it 2020 for a contemporary audience. Brave New. Oh, here we go. There it is. Right. So in essence, it turned out to be this was right at the beginning of the Culture War, right? It turned out to be what was really the divide between the cities and the country, right? So instead of the savage, if you know Brave New World, being like a Native American, now they're like MAGA rednecks, right? And New London is very a society designed by algorithm, right? And AI. It's genuinely horrific. Here's a trailer. I think there's a trailer right here. Right. Here we go. It's also, looks beautiful, right? And stars the first sexy daughter from Downton Abbey. I was saying Jessica Finley, something or other, or something Finley.
This is New London. Everyone's happy here. Everyone has a place. There's no hunger, no violence.
There's no pain there, John. Everyone fits. I've always wanted that
That's Demi Moore. Fantastically cast in this.
for you.
And that's, was it Alden Einrich, who went on to play young Han Solo, unfortunately, but he's a very good actor.
This is your home now. You just need to embrace this place and let it be wonderful. Hey.
All you have to do is connect. Everyone belongs to everyone else.
Yeah, so the central ideology is the three walls. There's what was it? No family, no monogamy. What's the third one? How was it? Maybe it was in the trailer.
You're never alone here. Everyone's connected.
You know, I've been watching you people, but this place is so perfect. Why is it upside down? There was a disruption.
I just can't seem to get back to myself.
A virus enters a cell, turning the body against itself.
And honestly, it's just really good science fiction, right? Really good, smart science, which you really don't get much of, and that's why I like it.
We need to stop this before this goes too far. We're at the beginning of something.
And I think Grant Morrison was one of the big creative forces behind this. So, generally, I think it's honestly, I think it's fantastic. Now also place.
Something necessary.
If you're not happy, you're nothing at all.
So I just thought that was a fantastic adaptation, right? And again, I haven't seen it since a good 5 years, I guess. Right? Really holds up. Right? I was surprised how good it actually was. So if you can find it, strong recommend. Right? Strong recommend. Nothing to do with this issue of SFX magazine, sadly, which has nothing in it I'm interested in. Right? Who's that? This. Sophie and Silver, apparently, Freeman Adjaman, Toby Jones, strange. Alec Baldwin, he seems like he's too big to be doing this, right? Some chick from Wednesday, Derek Jacobi, like, really? I hope he gets a lot of money. Richard Dreyfuss, Brian Blessed, Sam Jones, Uggles drag queens. Fuck off with the drag queens all the fucking time. Drag queens. Holy fucking Christ. Drag queen. Oh, Jesus. Whatever. Anyway, let's have a look at this one. SFX made. What's the Ransom Raves? I like he's got his actual picture of what he looks like now. So he adored George Stryker's 2022 album, Music of the Macabre. Follow it, I don't care. Loving Danny Elfman's Dark Universe soundtrack, now streaming on streaming platforms. Okay. I had the most incredible time at the Universal Horror night. Well, you paid for it, obviously. They paid for it, so you obviously going to say that. On the set of Talamasca, The Secret Order was so much fun. Just annoying I lost all my behind-the-scenes pictures when my phone was stolen. Oh, don't you love London? Pleased to see the new Avengers getting a Blu-ray release on the 10th of November. Man, that looks gorgeous. I was on Dan's channel last night. We're reviewing it. It's like £100 over. 100. It is. It looks Parker. It really does. Great ad for it. Here was it. This I can find the ad. That ad really got me going for it. The new Avengers Blu-ray. Doing. Is this it? Oh, here we go. Doing. I forgot how much part of my childhood this was. Right, it feels like it goes very well with the Return of the Saint with Ian Ogilvy. Hang on, let's see. Pull up that trailer.
Steed, a double agent, right here in this organization.
Now, what I really liked about the titles of this, right, which were my major entry point, was that you got like all these little line drawings. First of all, Steed, with it, and then you had what's the name, Gambit, Gareth Hunt. Was it Gareth Hunt? Yeah, and he's like in his action pose. But then you had Purdy in like this like kung fu fighting poses, right, and ending up in a sexy pose sitting on the ground, as Joanna Lumley is very apt to be able to do. Right, and then each line drawing, one would be blue, one was red, and one was white. Then they all joined together to make a British lion. I think the Purdy one was white, right, and so she was very much sandwiched between Gambit and Steed. Lucky Gambit and Steed is all I can say.
Purdy,
Gambit!
one hit and you're dead.
Be happy when Steed is out of the way.
There's only ever one Purdy.
I can wash, sew, and break your back in 3 places.
That just sounds sexy. I'm sorry.
Reload and continue.
Just one rule: stay alive.
I remember it being so dour, but like this makes it look so colourful.
Checkmate.
Try again.
It's like a way cooler professionals.
We have you surrounded.
Oh, you won't like that.
Team effort?
Irreplaceable.
Yeah, I mean, that really got me turned off. I was like, that looks awesome. Right? That does look awesome. Instagram is taken to serving me posts from accounts by women who collect the exact outfits worn by Buffy Willow-Cordito. That's weird. Okay, nothing as strange as me, right? I'm getting ads for a weird claymation Ned Flanders, and there's a song going, "This is what undiagnosed masturbation addiction looks like in men." I'm like, what the really? I don't know how you threw me up on this, but no, this isn't me. I guess it's my thumbnails. Right, that would make sense. Carrying Children of Wicker Man by Robert Harder's son Justin and sons Justin Domet, and which looks it's going to offer an interesting new angle on the world documentary story. Man, I'll be interested in that. Jonathan Coates agrees with me with Alien Earth. Very unsettling. More, please. I agree completely. There's a big divide in fandom over the Aliens TV show. What a dream see Raiders at Temple of Doom and Last Crusade back on the big screen. Oh, that's nice. Where they belong. Whip-cracking, snake-dodging heaven. Check out the Through the Square Window, an entertaining new podcast about vintage TV by Samira Ahmed and Graham Kimball White. He writes a lot for Doctor Who, but he used to write for Doctor Who magazine. Lots of insights and nostalgia. And Tara Bennett is in LA and super duper woke, I'm afraid. If you're in Los Angeles sometimes between now and summer 2026, get into the Academy Museum of Motion Pictures to see Jaws the exhibition. I bet that's fantastic. Deep dive into the celebration of Steven Spielberg's perfect flick film, including a mini operational Bruce the Shark. That is very cool. Very cool. Okay, I got me there. So again, I haven't really been able to get through this. I'm on I got through the first episode, didn't really get much further. Right? Did not get much further. Motley Crue, I have no idea who these people are. Dungeons and Dragons, whatever. I'm not going to rush it. This looks like an interesting take on Terminator. Look, after Terminator 2, no one's actually been able to make a good any good Terminator story. They kind of had the beginnings of it in the Sarah Connor Chronicles, but that was just a weird show in lots of ways, right? That was a weird show. So what was that? I just ignored completely. Daughter of Darkness, I don't know. Haunted Hotel on Prime Video. I'm so not interested. X-Men, who cares? What's this about news? What's about Knight Rider? Fast and Bullet, James Gunn, Man of Tomorrow arrives in July 2027. At the same time, the story's flying around that he's about to be fired and his whole DCUs are going to be scrapped. I'm like, I really hope that's not the case, and it's just wish fulfillment by weird sickos who can't stand this Superman. I have no idea why, right? I have no idea why. According to DCU Suprema, it's a story about Lex Luthor and Superman having to work together to a certain degree against a much bigger threat. That sounds fun. Yeah, I'll be amazed if they ditch James Gunn and his vision. And they've done it before, but and they're calling Man of Steel a flop. I don't think it was a flop. Matt Smith, Goth, Amy Adams, and Aaron Pierre joined Ryan Gosling, Star Wars. Yeah, again, I really hope that's there's not a lot of Ray in that, right? I hope that's way past Ray, right? Apple TV has ordered a full season of Foundation. I was watching that today. I'm still trying to finish that season. I'm on to episode 9. It's a bit of a slog. There's one actress in it who's awful, who's the main actress, Lily Lubell, I think, or something like a name like that. We look forward to continuing the epic emotional story that defined the first 3 seasons of the show, says showrunner Ian Golding and David Cobb. In dazzling unison, Conjuring, coming to HBO Max, don't really care. Legendary to bring Shenlin Yu's Dark Fantasy Alco, don't really care. Annabelle Creation, David S. Sandberg is set to helm a remake of the Amityville Horror. I don't really care. I don't. I'm sorry. Hannah John Kamen and Josh Holloway to star in the apocalyptic thriller 1 Second After. Scott Regis directional script from Babylon 5 Michael J. Spitzy. That's interesting. Guillermo del Toro is currently prepping an adaptation of Kazuo Ishiguro's novel, The Buried Giant. It's going to be an epic stop motion that's not going to be for kids, he promised. Well, it's Frankenstein. I think it's going to be beautiful. Frankenstein looks beautiful. Rock's doing another Jumanji movie. There's a later sequel to The Last Witch Hunter on the way. I don't remember that at all. 2015, that's 10 years ago. Vin Diesel returns to the Immortal with Michael Caine in talks to reprise the role of Dolan 36. I have no idea what that is. Okay. Amazon has greenlit a TV series based on Life is Strange gaming franchise. I don't know what that is. Following a photography student with a power to rewind time, Chaos's Charlie Covell is the showrunner. Severance Trammell Tillman is joining the cast as Brand New Day. Bad for him. I guess he gets work. Netflix anime series Tomb Raider: Legend of Lara Croft with Haley Atwell as the voice of Lara. That's much better. Is about to meet its final death trap. It's set to end after the second season this December. But wait, there's a new live-action game, Lara Croft, in the form of Game of Thrones. What's her name? Sophie Turner. Terrible idea. Who'll trot the glow. I can't believe that's still going forward. Right? Samurai will reproduce a remake of Magic, the 1978 horror that starred Anthony Hopkins as a ventriloquist whose dummy pushes him to murder. I remember that. Freddy versus Jason, Damien Chazelle and Mark Swift are the writers. Masters of the Spider-Verse, Phil Lord and Miller are producing a live-action movie based on the Archie Comics universe. Well, that is interesting. I bet they'll do a good job. Right? I do bet they'll do a good job. Chris Banamy died, along with Scott Spiegel and Joe Karloff. I guess one of them did James Bond designy stuff. Right? What's this? Let's see, Andy brings. 1 second. Being asked important questions. Okay, so again, this is a prequel to what's it called again? It. And I was never that interested in it to start with, quite frankly, and I'm less interested in prequels. Prequels are kind of like done. So I don't know. I have no interest. Like literally, have zero interest. Bad as gold. The unofficial short lets the Leprechaun loose again. I do believe Sylvester McCoy was in a Leprechaun movie at one time. Like, wasn't he? I'm pretty sure he was. Right? I'm pretty sure he was. Yeah, like Leprechaun think that everyone's got to earn a living. Right? It was in that like piece of shit Monsters movie from Rob Zombie. I mean, like again, yeah, everyone's got to earn a living. Now again, this is Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein. And doesn't it look gorgeous? It looks like it was drawn by Brian Hitch. Or very much like the Bernie Wrightson Frankenstein, which is beautiful. It's got that incredible layered detail to it. I'm sure this is going to be gorgeous. All right. I mean, I'm tempted. I'm not going to sit on the big screen because it's going to be on Netflix for 3 weeks later. Right. So I'll much more happily watch it at home. But I bet it's going to be good. Right. I've got high hopes for this. I genuinely have high hopes for this. Yeah. I think it'll be good. Right? I do think it'll be good. I like Jason Isaacs' casting. Just the design of it, it all just looks right, doesn't it? And like the right amount of disturbing. And there's a lot of disturbing going on there. Now, I hope it ends in the snow and starts in the snow and whatever, which is where it's supposed to go. What's this? Recreating Hammer's iconic Frankenstein. I guess for cosplayers. Because of Frankenstein is in the cinemas now. Blimey, I did not know that. Cinemas are basically being used as a promo tool for upcoming DVDs or 4Ks. So, again, by examples, I'm not into it. Black Phone 2. Okay. Whatever. Paranormal Activity. Whatever. What's this? And Rise of the Multi-Universe expands with Lauren. What's that say? Tamaskara, The Secret Order. Okay, the set visit. Sorry, set visits in Manchester. It wasn't like, in LA. Jason Lives Again. Friday the 13th Killer returns as part of the Jason universe. Just sometimes you say make new things. I'm sure I looked at SFX this month. I remember looking at this going, why would you make Elvira not sexy? I think I looked at it with Dan. Man, I'm a schmuck. I totally forgot about that. Right? That's how forgettable this is. Okay, that's not good. But oh, that is gorgeous, sir. Right? That is a bit of Brian Boland awesomeness right there. Oh. It's from the Judge Dredd Mega Special. Okay, I think I'm going to have to get that. It's out in 10 days. That looks really good. They might have just talked me into that. Hey, I wonder how much it is. Let's have a look. Go. 2000 AD online. First ever pure silver coin. No. I'm actually interested in getting this as well. The what's it called again? The Scream holiday specials. But man, this looks awful. I mean, doesn't this look awful? Oh mate, it's beyond me. Who would want to buy that? This is graphic novels. No, where is it? We'll do subscriptions. Shop, maybe. Let's go for shop. Might be a good place to find out how much it costs. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. They're still thinking about it. There we go. Magazines. Oh, how? All right. I do like these oversized Nemesis of Warlocks. They do look very cool. Then the D magazines. Is there a specials graphic novel treasury comp? Aha! So what's going to be in this? Release 1 week from now. I mean, you could tell me what's going to be in it, really. Really? I mean, hang on. It's not really like, brimming full with information. See if I can find, is there a search thing anywhere? Where is, I mean, this looks so, I mean, this is why I don't read 2000 AD anymore. What stories they have in there? And why would you show off how this cover's made? It's shit. I'm sorry, this cover is weak. It just is. It's weak in every way. Wait, where's the next issue? They got Red Dragons. I kind of like that because it's a spin-off from Zenith. I haven't read it, but it's good. Got a good creative team, right? Void Runners. I don't know heard of that. Brassan and Rogue Trooper. Actually, this is like a bit of a male-centric issue. It's very unusual. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. 8-bit. More of this. I don't know. Dropped by the Clown Cafe. Art the Clown is terrorizing both the East and West Coast as a Terrifier takes. This is Halloween Horror Night. I mean, I guess it's fun if you're going there and you're into that sort of thing, but I'm really not. So, and I'm not going there. Okay. 20 years after the Terrifier doings with the discuss the claustrophobic cravings or horror descent. I remember this came out, didn't want to see it because I don't really like horror movies. Right? Back to the Upside Down. Man, this is a show that's like gone well past its sell by date when it should. They should have had this like 3 years ago. Creature of the Bat Lagoon. I guess it's a remake. I definitely won't look through this issue. Joe Hill. Right, I'll stand if he thought he could be a showrunner for Doctor Who. I know. Big, Bold, Beautiful Journey. Who's in that? Colin Farrell, Margaret Robbie, Kevin Kline, Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Oh, bye-bye. She is like, repellent. I'm a big fan. Let's see what you take a drink for. Boy Cavalier reads the patches from Peter Pan. Okay, you get very drunk. We see a clip of an old Disney movie. The hazmat-suited worker is scrubbing molds from the wall or something. You can see a shower of sparks, a jet of steam, or some dangling chains. That happens a lot. Wendy replicates xenomorph clicks and whistles. Cyborg Maru extruded a blade from his hand. Well, you want to get that drunk. You only did it a couple of times. A bunch of anonymous soldiers get slaughtered. Well, that's always fun, right? That's always fun. Haunted Hotel, don't really care. Star Wars Lego, don't really care. Foundation, it's a chore. It really is a chore. This is coming out, released in 8 days. Oh, looking forward to it. Season 13. That's right, like The Living Dead, Curse of Frankenstein, Spawn. I kind of like that movie, even though it was kind of shit. But I have a soft spot for it. Right, I really do. But they like Joe Hill's novel Kingdom Sorrow. Good for them. Okay. The Isle, Silver Sea, in the Silver Sea. Okay. No, none of this in any way getting my attention. Like none of it. What's this? Rocky Horror Show behind the scenes. Look at the classic. I wouldn't mind that. I do like a good coffee table book, which I think is what I said the first time I looked through this. What's this? Firstborn Son. Okay. Not really interested in comic books really anymore. He chased me away. Right? Chase me away. And also, I mean, look, this is written by Brian K. Vaughan, but this artwork kind of like feels lame to me. Who's writing this? DC Comics, various Deadpool, Batman, Fallout. I don't know these people. Well, it's not a nice picture though. On the press. Yeah, look, honestly, you chase me from comics. I hate to say. Yeah, this exhibition looks awesome. I definitely looked at this before. I remember looking at that. $6 million man. Jurassic World. Apocalypse. Let's see if we get any questions. Who created the early 2000 post-apocalyptic series Jeremiah? I can't remember who created it. It was on like AMC or something. Let's have a look. 18. J. Straczynski. Yes, they're correct. Which American TV series centers around to destroy USS Nathan? That's the last ship, I think. I got that one right. Which 2013 film had the working title 1000 Years AE? Ooh, I don't know. What was that? 16? Why the last minute? I did not know that. Oh no, no, it was 17. After Earth, all right. Which TV series is set in 2 centuries after the Great War? Fallout. Oh, I did not know that. Okay. Under what alternative title was Mad Max 2 released in the USA? Road Warrior? Be my guess. That's question 15. Hey, got it right. There you go. Yeah, I'm sorry, you just can't hype text Stranger Things anymore. Right? It's over. All right, it's over. Crown Court, that's where you saw a whole host of people. Wait, what's that? Why are they dressed like that? I don't know. Oh, I don't know. This looks good. So is this a recommend? If you like horror, I guess. Not really for me. Not really for me at all. Anyway, let's get to the chat, ladies and gentlemen. And then we got to start with Star Trek because I don't want to get sucked into that and forget to go do that if we get into Doctor Who, right? Because there's a bunch of Doctor Who stuff I do want to talk about. Doink, we go there. There we go there. Oh yeah, actually, this really pissed me off. This story, right? The toxic fandom gatekeeping again, little twats. Still trying to gatekeep fandom even after they destroyed the show. I'm like, fuck you. Honestly, fuck you. So I put out the most triggering thumbnail I possibly could that will make them crazy. Right? Oh my god! It's got Sydney Sweet in it, who's sexy, and Donald Trump in a positive light. No! Oh man, did I just oh no, good, I got that. So I thought I didn't download something. No, it's like these things makes these people insane, and they are batshit crazy insane. Oh, all of them. Anyway, yeah, we want to talk about that, but we want to do Star Trek first. Sydney, that you're doing us proud, darling. Doing us proud. Lord Thoth is here doing Lord Thoth. Thank you for joining us. Hope the Egyptian underboard is treating you well today. Darren M is here. As is Odie. What's the rabbi done now? Well, so many things. I don't know. OT is here. OT. Late for me even, but I'm going to be on the Wayfarer project discussing Space 1999. Oh, I would recommend that. Archie Conan, I bet that's going to be good, right? I bet that's going to be good. Oh, the stop motion camera seems to be playing up. Oh, was there a bad internet connection? All right, well, it seems to sort itself out. There, how you doing? So thank you for joining us. To be honest, actually, we Gentiles could probably do with a few prayers given the state of our country. Well, look, England's doing pretty bad. Let's be fair. England's doing pretty damn bad. Oy vey. But, like, I don't know. Hopefully there'll be some... They keep saying there's, like, these comets heading from space that might hit Earth. I'm like, well, that'll do the trick. Yeah, that'll give us a good apocalypse. We can move on from that. Do you throw them waffle around under the ground? That's only the Womans. Do you believe Hamas will re-release all the hostages? Actually, I do, asked Paul Tosland. Right, I do, because they're fucked if they don't. Right, Trump's there for a photo op. If they don't get what they want, look, they're under immense pressure from the Arab world as well. This is not just the Israel Hamas agreement, right? This is the entire region. It's got Turkey to sign on, right? This is a big deal, and Hamas are basically done, right? I mean, look, they're mostly dead. These are all kids from who weren't involved in October 7th. A lot of them, most of them. Right, but Hamas is basically done. But yeah, the thing is, can we convince them that Israel's here to stay? Right, because if they believe Israel's here to stay, at that point they give up. Right, at that point they know it's over. Right, and I think that's really the message that needs to be hammered home to the Palestinian people. Another movie, no, another TV show. Dan is here. Brady World was outstanding streaming event that hardly felt like an event, and it didn't run out of steam. It's great, just solid sci-fi. I'm also rewatching Westworld season 4, which again, solid sci-fi. I really like season 3 and 4 of Westworld. We're up to fine. One thing I do wonder is Steve gives the order. Does anybody say by your command? He does. He does have that Lord Ibis haircut, doesn't he? Oh, that'd be great if they did, though. Is that some sort of demon or heroin? Probably. Man, I hope Tony Blair's happy on the plane ride home. From where? I don't know. 6 minutes, he can still only run in slow motion. 6 minutes, a bit light nowadays. Michael, can you imagine Austin on Rebel Moon? Steve Austin on Rebel Moon? No, I'll go backwards. And again, if I could have just hook up Zack Snyder with Grant Morrison, we could have great movies, right? Zack Snyder could have told Grant Morrison all the ideas he wanted. And Grant Morrison could have hammered that into a, something watchable, which it wasn't. Oh, God, it's awful. I really tried. Oh, my God, I really tried. I now have the approaching menace, like the Crown Court theme running through my head. Modern Direct to PD Ritz, just ship prequel remake. Yes. Pretty much. I mean, you could even say that about Israel says releasing the prisoners, and Matt says we don't know where the borders are yet. I don't know. Not this is Stone Cold Steve Austin. Anyway, let's look at the disaster that is Star Trek, right? Star Trek, Starfleet Academy. I think that's legit. I think it's quite legitimate to call that a disaster because holy shit, is that a disaster? In every way, it's cringe and awful. So, firstly, if the cringe wasn't strong enough, they announced it with the cringiest way humanly possible. Where is it? From Stephen Colbert. I mean, like, really?
Greetings and felicitations.
I mean, Stephen Colbert hated, right? He highest rated in late night and gets less than, I don't know, Nerdrotic. He's hated because he's a dick. He's the guy from Hunger Games, who was the propagandist, right? Awful in every way, untalented, unfunny, and what was he fired for? Just, I think, for being shit. And it actually took down the Late Show altogether, right? The institution destroyed it, right? Tony Blair got kicked out of Palestine and was called a Middle East warmonger. Well, that is true. Anyway, so I know. So for some insane reason, Starfleet Academy wanted to tie itself to this prick, hated by the majority of the world, and of the country at least, not the world.
Greetings and felicitations, New York Comic-Con. 'Tis I, Stephen Colbert. Folks, I'm sorry I couldn't be with you in person today, but I'm a perfectionist. And
I'm just don't really give a shit about you little people.
Just didn't have enough bunting for my Mugato cosplay. However, nothing could stop me from sharing this exciting news. I am honored to announce that my beautiful voice will be joining Star Trek Starfleet Academy.
Like, why? Like it's not 2017 anymore. Like we cringed when they had what's her name in who was it? That politician, Stacey Abrams, who refused to admit that she lost when she cheated massively, right? Just refused to admit it. As the president of the Earth or something stupid.
As the digital dean of students, where I'll get to announce things like, attention, Ensign Krebs, your Talaxian furfly has exited the replicator and is now mating with itself. Please report to Science Lab 1 immediately.
And you can see the people who write that think that's hilarious. Oh, Talaxian, what's a Talaxian doing there? What?
Children are watching. It's an actual line.
Yeah, doesn't make it sound any better, Steve. Doesn't make it sound any better.
I'm thrilled to join this universe that I've loved for so long, and unlike my on-camera castmates, I'm thrilled to join it without having to spend 4 hours in hair and makeup every day. I'll see you when Starfleet Academy premieres. Until then, enjoy the con. Live long. Do your thing.
Does he really not? Was that a joke? Live long and do your thing. Oh, God, that's cringe. That's cringe. But I mean, look, they may have thought they actually had maximum cringe already going with the trailer they released. January 16th this comes out. Fuck me. Oh, I bet he's a lifelong fan like Patton Oswalt. He's just a woke shit at the same time. If you're a woke shit, I mean you're an evil woke shit. But yeah, oh God, get ready, ladies and gentlemen. Gird thy loins.
Academy trailer starts now.
Why would I need an announcement to tell me the trailer start? I've literally just played it, right? This is for the stupidest generation ever.
Caleb. What's that one? Right there. Right there. One day, when we have our own ship, we are going to go visit. I first. That's right.
Bye-bye, Mommy!
I love you!
Oh, look, it's a white man. Evil white man. Oh, so evil, so white man. Oh, no. Okay.
I'm so sorry.
You hold on to how much you hate me right now, kid. It'll keep you warm at night.
Find him!
I like Holly Hunter, but fuck me, she looks awful in this.
Caleb, I've been looking for you every single day for the last 15 years. Come with me.
And she's so little as well.
To Starfleet Academy. The Federation will help you find your mother.
That thing is taking us to the school?
That is the school.
I love how they think this is so cool. Oh no, the ship's the school. Yeah, well, obviously. I hate the modern teleporters that you just zip in anywhere. I hate this era. I hate everything about this. I really genuinely do.
Being a cadet in Starfleet Academy.
January 15th, the day they take another shit on Star Trek.
Is being open to the people around.
Oh God, I was like, I quite like Tig Notara, and but like really, Apparently, she's only in one episode, Tilly, right? She's off eating and the rest of them. I don't know. I mean, I've never seen a woman make a career out of being a fat pig, right? I don't know why, all right? I don't know why. Is it being dropped all at once? Do we have to ignore it for some reason? Oh, God, I hope it's been dropped all at once. Peter says, so I can evacuate the room. From what? I don't know.
Around you. I understand. Sometimes I feel invisible.
Oh, look! It's a ugly fat chick who feels uncomfortable, who's going to learn that she's a beautiful little swan, and it doesn't matter that she's fat; she's still the bestest ever.
Awkward.
Let's go! Show me you're worthy of this uniform!
Oh God, you're not worthy of this uniform. And why is there a female Jen Hadar? Oh, fuck off!
I want to be captain. I need to be captain.
Yeah, well, you're 12. Why don't you just wait like another 15 years? You know, and get your nose down, do some work.
My family, you're either the center of the universe or you're nothing.
Or you could just be a normal person, right?
A warrior does not let a friend face danger alone.
Well, at least that sounds Klingonish, okay?
I've spent my whole life getting away from stuff, letting someone in. It's hard.
If I lose control, I can hurt people.
Oh, God, this is hurting me right now.
Doesn't scare me.
And I'm sorry, Rob Picardo. Oh, man, I used to really like you, but again, why do you have to flap your idiot lips about politics? You guys are all fucking morons.
I'll owe you something. It is coming with a big red bow just for you.
Oh, it's evil white man. Evil white man, but stunning and brave woman, even though she's only 4'2".
Is anybody listening?
Man, why does everything have to be a full-on lesson in this place?
Because it's a school, Caleb.
It's time
Oh, that looks so shit.
for you to stop telling the story. Be a part of it.
You guys are fuck off. Oh, retcon it away. Batgirl it away. Why are you making a second season of that? Fuck me. Oh, and then it gets worse. Right? Then it actually gets worse. So this is from New York Comic Con here. Right? Where they have the display. And we see something just so it's so modern Trek, right? So intensely modern Trek. What do we see? We see let's zoom in on that a little bit. We see a fucking Klingon in a dress. Will you fuck off with your weirdo shit? Fuck me. Why am I looking at a Klingon in a fucking dress? And why is that Klingon wearing a fucking dress? Why? It's dumb beyond dumb, right? It's painfully stupid. Oh, okay. This is more Star Trek, right? This is more accurately Star Trek. I may actually, elicit some pleasure. Ooh, she cried. Doink. Okay, that was more Star Trek. That's all I can say. That was more Star Trek. Oh man. Anyway, this really pissed me off. I'm gonna be absolutely frank. This really genuinely pissed me off. Which I don't think it's worth talking about because toxic fandom. They're like the worst people in the history of people, right? They are just disgusting human beings, awful bigots. So this guy is what was it? Meet the team. Meet the Tories. Meet the young Tories dreaming of a bright blue future. So I mean, fuck me. The Tories fight. They're fucked. They're done. They're destroyed. They're defeated. They're gone forever. Why would you punch down at this kid? Right? Here we go. Go to this article. Right? I mean, like again, the Tories. They are absolutely defeated. I gone for that as a part. They're down 17 MPs, right? Anyway, so this is an article on the young Tories. And they look, as you would expect, losers, right? Losers. But they were very incensed. This one, clearly a Doctor Who fan wearing a Sylvester McCoy sweater. I'm like, well, that's kind of nice. Again, I feel bad for this guy. I mean, the Tories are just totally destroyed, like Labour's going to be, right? They're totally and completely destroyed. But again, I think it's kind of sweet. He likes Doctor Who as well. Okay, very good, right? But we have toxic fandom. Toxic fandom are the most disgusting people, and they're morons. And then absolutely, they're entitled nitwits and morons. So this is Mr. Trilby. Oh God, what a disgusting human being! Really, like massive anti-Semite who always goes on about anti-Semitism. It just like it's kind of like, I remember on the Howard Stern show, you had the KKK leader, or an ex-KKK chapter leader, whatever his name, I can't remember, Daniel Carver. And his wife had this thing of collecting little black dolls, which I thought was a bit weird, right? But yes, the same way he's obsessed with you. I speak on behalf of old Doctor Who fans. No, you fucking don't. You're a evil sociopath, moron, and a cunt, right? Liar and bigot and anti-Semite. You do not. You speak on behalf of what you wish all Doctor Who fans were, but you're not, right? You're not, right? You've but they're being these toxic piece of shit fans. I have nothing to do with Doctor Who. When I say we do not claim the man in the middle, I don't know what it means. Of all the outfits he could have worn, he wore the Seventh Doctor, an era primarily out of anger and spite for Margaret Thatcher's regime. Well, no, also, yeah, absolutely. There was definite anger towards Margaret Thatcher's regime. Honestly, probably most of that anger came from how successful it was and how much it benefited people's lives. Right? People, generally speaking, had a better standard of living because of it. Right, and she destroyed an antiquated system and bought in a new one, right? But the basic storytelling values, right, which they had in the McCoy era, was essentially good versus evil, and it was done in an allegory, right, which you could read in several ways, right? You could always read in several ways. But again, the morality tale of good versus evil, right, and the basic morality that they had, I think that appeals to anybody, especially somebody a bit on the outside, as clearly this guy is. I mean, look at him, Nebuch, right? He's a bit on the outside, right? And to equate this guy, young Tory, like essentially that means a loser. Right, a massive loser with the Thatcherite era where they were reigning supreme is just ridiculous. I mean, again, he's built up this like straw, and you can see all his little friends have built up this straw man of what a Tory is. They're all Nazis. No, again, that's the bullshit that got Charlie Kirkgall. That's why you're bad people, right? You are all bad people. Right, you are again. Anybody who disingenuously labels somebody else a fascist who isn't is a bad person. Some of you, relentlessly lies because their bigotry, as Mr. Trilby does, is a bad person. And try to bring down the government. They didn't try and bring down the government. How did they try and bring down the government, you twat? Specifically, they said they didn't like Clause 28, right? And again, yes, people feud about the Thatcher years because they were successful and people were happy, right? And the 80s was a particularly incredibly good era for entertainment. Why? Because we were affluent and happy. So Roger Barrett, I think, speaks to me. Thanks, but you don't speak on behalf of all Doctor Who fans. Thank God. I mean, again, this guy is just an evil twat. I do it this very specific and highly contextual instance. No, you don't. Like, what? Again, why do you think you do? I'm like, piece of shit. Nope. The politics of the Seventh Doctor are those of Rick from the Young Ones. No wonder no one's watching the show cancelled Delusion. Well, I do love that era, but he's not far wrong there. How the hell does we vote for the film and enjoy Doctor Who at the same time? Well, it's by not being a immature arsehole twat that knows nothing, right? If you think having legal, like reasonable and legal migration are evil policies like the Nazis, you know nothing about the Nazis, right? Absolutely nothing. Do you think it's a show with a villain protagonist? The Doctor literally fights mini Farages in most episodes. No. Nigel Farage isn't evil, right? It's just you've painted him as such because you're a moron, right? And we just see a bunch of people. Yeah, speaks to me. Oh yes. Oh, you can't be a fan of being Tory. Again, Tories are losers, right? This is just punching down. The Seven Doctor stories were anti-Thatcher, especially the Happiness Patrol. I think only the Happiness Patrol. Well, okay, let's look at episode guide. Right, we'll do Doctor Who episode guide. Which ones were overtly anti-Thatcherite? Right? Which ones, I wonder? Seventh Doctor. Time in the Rani? No. Paradise Towers? No, that's more based on High Rise. Delta and Abandonment? No. Dragonflight? Okay, so no. You're a third of them haven't in any way, shape, or form being anti-Thatcherite. Remember the Daleks? No. Happiness Patrol? I would say yes. Silver Nemesis? Not really. You had Nazis as bad guys, and I know in Mr. Trilby's head that anybody who's right of Bernie Sanders or Jeremy Corbyn is a Nazi. But no. A Great Show in the Galaxy? No. No, I'm sorry. Battlefield? No. Ghostlight? No. Curse of Fenric? No. Survival? Vaguely. So that to you is the entire era, is it? Literally the entire era. You're a moron. Given that opening, considered Doctor Who has a series of textually and thematic opposed to such ideas, you must have little or no understanding of it. No, Som, you have little or no understanding of the people you're talking about because you're a bigot, right? You're a bigot that hates, again, as simple as he said it in the Daleks, a dislike for the unlike, right? But like, who do these people think they are dictating who's allowed to like to? And I don't give a shit that Sylvester McCoy shares their politics. So what, right? So what? Why does he look like a failed Hitler clone? Or better yet, why does he look like an average Reddit user? Again, it's speak for yourself. Not other fans. Main characters don't do much. Yeah, exactly. I'm an other fan. I say it's right. Okay. Yeah. What? 1 out of 1,000. Exactly. Like, who gives a shit what you say? But again, who is this guy to bully anyone? I mean, really? It's just disgusting, right? And the reason they're doing it is because they've lost and they're losing. And they're going down in flames and they're going down hard, right? Absolute hilarity that this chump wearing a McCoy jumper when Silver himself goes against the exact policies he's preaching. How? Oh yeah, so that because he's a stupid lovey actor who doesn't fucking know anything. Who cares what he thinks? Again, he's old, he's baffled, he's confused. God bless him, but like that's who he is. They're all fucking morons, right? As I say, unite on the slogan that Donald Trump just brought peace to the Middle East isn't welcome here. Well, you're an imbecile, Sylvester. Right, and deeply politically naive, right? But again, what gives these people the right to gatekeep what's left of fandom? Right, it's disgusting. Right, it's absolutely disgusting. These people have destroyed Doctor Who, and they destroyed fandom. And thank God nobody gives a shit what they have to say about anything. Right, genuinely, thank God. I mean, these people are just evil fucks. in every way, shape, or form. That's really the best way I can explain it. But why are they acting like this? Because they've lost, right? They've completely lost, and they know they've lost, right? Let's see some celebrities. Russell Tovey from the War Between Land and the Sea, crying because Nigel Farage is going to be Prime Minister. And the reason he's going to be Prime Minister is because of your politics, complete and total failure. And they can't accept they're wrong. That's incredible. They just can't accept they're wrong. They're like, no, it's a Svengali-like thing. They've convinced them that no, you're actually wrong.
Reform are getting in, and we can't keep hiding our heads under the covers. Reform will be running this country. I mean, I hope I'm wrong. I do.
Yeah, why do you think Reform doesn't like gay people? Now, if you want to lump trans people into that, yeah, most people, it's not they don't like trans people, they don't think women have penises. I understand you really want to shout at me that women have penises, and you've refused any conversation or debate about it because you know it's absurd and women don't have fucking penises. That's why you shout everybody down. And now it's over, right? The trans thing is just stomped on. It's over. Forget it. You look ridiculous. It's completely done. And yeah, because most people don't think women have penises. It's the bottom fucking line, right? And they're like, oh my God, how dare they say that women can't have penises? Because we've always thought that. You just shout us in submission. And finally, we shouted back, all right? And you didn't like what we had to say.
But I don't think I am. Now, as a community, we need to rally to protect everything we hold sacred.
Okay, so if you hold putting rainbow flags everywhere sacred, fuck you, that's going. If you hold painting zebra crossings rainbow, fuck you, that's going, right? If you hold that sacred, we don't care, right? That's going, and thank God for that.
We need to ring fence and watertight all of our rights and liberties as they begin to decimate them, and all that we've achieved and our dearly departed have achieved from day one.
Yeah, well, mate, you'll be lucky if same-sex marriage survives. Right, and I'm not saying that with glee at all, right? But you'll be lucky if same-sex marriage survives. It's gonna. I think there's gonna be J.D. Vance will probably repeal it in his first term, right? They'll call it something different, like civil union, right? But calling it marriage is a problem.
Now listen, it's already begun. If we look around this room, we know it's started already. If we don't begin the tireless work now, we'll be running to catch up.
You're standing against the storm, right? The British people have had enough, right? We went from being, 90% ethnically British to 60% ethnically British in under 10 years, right? They've had enough. You had Sadiq Khan's policies in London to drive out white people, making it a majority non-white city. Yeah, people have had fucking enough, right? I'm sorry you feel that this is being Nazis and you have no idea what fascism and being a Nazi is.
At which they will continue to break us apart will be rapid, and it will blindside us, and it will be shocking. And I fear if we...
Well, no, okay, just prepare yourself, because women don't have penises, right? And we're done pretending that they do.
Don't prepare. We will never be ready for what's to come.
You're never going to be ready.
It's our time now.
No, it was your time in the 80s and 90s, and you did a good job then. Now, but you've just fucked it all in the arse. I mean, yeah, I'm not saying that metaphorically.
Truly. Because if it's not us, then who?
Muslim Africans who wander around the streets aimlessly attacking young ladies and beating up gay people.
Magazine for this award from a very, very proud 43-year-old Russell, yet also...
I have to tell you, the attitude is the reason that everything's about to collapse, right? Your attitude fucking sucked. and your open hatred of anybody other than you absolutely sucks.
From a very, very scared, but also deeply thankful to you for simply being there, my logical family, 13-year-old me.
And this desire to tear children away from their parents, it's sick.
This means the world. This is our world. Thank you.
Yeah, but we don't care what you have to say. Right? And Russell's been spouting off again. Now he's done with Doctor Who. He's like, let me just offend everybody. Right? Let's see what bullshit is.
Censorship, where you can't do this, you can't say that, you can't mention Gaza, you can't mention Israel, you can't mention...
Yes, stop putting trans in fucking everything. Yeah, let's go through it.
It's reaching the stage of censorship where you can't do this, you can't say that, you can't mention Gaza.
Why? Because normally you and the rest of your shithead friends can't help yourself from spewing anti-Semitism, right? You can't help yourself by going, by Paul says 43 and the rest. He's absolutely right. Like, you can't help yourself being a cheerleader for Hamas, right? You're too stupid. That's the problem. So you have people who pay for your bullshit, right? You say, no, we don't be stupid. Otherwise, you're going to cost us all the money we're spending on it because nobody's going to want to see it.
You can't mention Israel. You can't mention trans.
Yeah. Again, you can mention it fairly. I don't mind you mentioning Israel fairly. Can't mention trans. Fuck you, Russell. You put trans in fucking everything all the fucking time. Yes, stop with the trans. It's a niche thing at most, and nobody's fucking interested. And it's subversive and weird that you're trying to convince their children that chicks can have dicks, right? So stop with that.
You can't mention anti-trans.
Congratulations to your outstanding
contribution
to television from BAFTA Comedy.
Thank you. That's a very great honor. I can't help thinking the words out.
And again, also that he deserved it.
Outstanding contribution makes it sound like the script is late. You know, like Russell, your contribution is still outstanding. But I'm mocking and laughing, and I'm really very, very honoured.
Let's talk about the speech that you gave as well.
I'm surprised when other people don't use public opportunities and microphones to...
They do! Have you not seen the Oscars? Well, probably not. Nobody watches the Oscars anymore. Why? Because that's all you did, all you fuckwit creatives and now actors did with a microphone. Oh, God, you people are so stupid, it actually hurts me.
Make speeches, because frankly, I think the world is sliding into hell. They haven't broadcast the first half of the speech. It's actually a trans rights speech. They only...
Oh, really? That amazes me. What rights, Russell? Right, you don't have a right to insist that we adopt your insane worldview. All right, trans people have a right not to be beaten up for being trans. I have no problem with that, but they don't have a right to invade women's spaces. I mean, like, two things can be the same at one time, Russell.
Cut it for time. They didn't do this on purpose. But I was talking about a lot of other gay writers. There's a very fine writer called Harry Tanner. He recently had a book signing. A woman came up to him, said, "Can you sign this? This is for my wife." He said, "Certainly." She leaned across and said, "Actually, she's a trans woman." And then she burst into tears and leaned in close and said, "We are terrified." And that's...
Yeah. If you're terrified that people are not going to believe you that she's a woman when she has a penis, right? You're right to be scared. If that's something that scares you, then I'm sorry. I mean, like, I believe God appeared at Mount Sinai to the Jewish people, right? It doesn't scare me if you don't believe that, right? It doesn't scare me. I'm not like, oh no, somebody might not believe me. No, it doesn't scare fucking anyone. The reason you need so much external, what's the word? Not encouragement, not approbation, affirmation. The reason you need so much affirmation because you know it's bullshit, right? It's bullshit.
That's our society in 2025, where people are living in terror of the law and the government.
Yeah, that's called straight people, straight white working class people normally, right, who might go on Twitter and say, I think uncontrolled migration's turned England into a shithole.
Society, this is absolutely intolerable. So that's why I gave this speech to this room full of television professionals, because this isn't a matter for drama. This affects the news, this affects programming, this is entertainment, this is factual, this is our whole broadcasting environment.
Yeah. So you gave it to a room of people who all agreed with you, right? You're a twat, Russell, and you're a coward.
Is timid, I think, at a time when we need to be strong. I deal every day with compliance, where you can't say what you like on air in case you slander someone, but compliance.
Okay. Oh no, I can't slander people anymore. How terrible, right? Conan Gurweiser says they need mob backup. They do, right? Again, your mob rule is over, right? And they go, oh my God, I'm being censored. And yeah, you've had your boot on our neck for 10 years. You fucks, right? You absolute Nazi fucks. And I do call you Nazi fucks.
This is now becoming a censor, not allowing you to say on television an opinion about anything.
They should never have allowed you to say the bullshit you did, right? It's crazy. Archconnor says trans women are women. Russell, what does the trans part actually mean? Nothing. It's just strange.
Or if you do state an opinion, it has to be eternally, dreadfully, terribly balanced. And life isn't balanced. Tough issues aren't balanced. So there's this terrible...
Yeah, but you're on the wrong side of every issue, Russell. Like, you've really fucked up. I don't know how to say this in a way that you get it. You've really fucked up quite relentlessly.
Terrible balance creeping into the whole broadcasting network where they're becoming scared of ideas. And it's reaching the stage of censorship where you can't do this. You can't say that. You can't mention Gaza. You can't mention Israel. You can't...
Good. Stop talking about Gaza and say you have no idea what you're fucking talking about. Right? Don't offend half the fucking country. Most of the country is sick of seeing the Palestinian flag flying everywhere. Give it a fucking rest. Right? I like enough already, Russell. I'm sorry it's really important for you to make us believe that chicks have dicks, but they don't. Oh, they don't.
Trans, you can't mention anti-trans. You can't mention anything. Then we're creating this incredibly bland world.
No. Exactly, a world where people will be entertained, right? Where they don't have their entertainment screaming that they're Nazis at them, right? It's going to be a much better world.
That's just not true. We're all talking about it on the streets to each other out here. So I think...
You're in a tiny little bubble. And you're not talking. You're stopping people talk, right? So when it comes to the trans issue and Israel, you're not talking. So they're not listening, are you? No.
The whole media is in danger, and I think that needs to be fought. See, that was my speech. There we go. I'm off.
Yeah, you are off, mate. You are off. And look, Doctor Who is on its arse now. Like, in a way that we've really never seen it. I think Robert Shearman talked about this in his interview. See if we can find it. Oh, I've got to review that Big Finish release. That reminds me. There we go. I quite like this cover. I have to tell you. There you go, Robert Shearman. Yeah, see if we can find the quote. People said Steve Cole said Jubilee were going to have a problem with the depictions and all the mutilations of dwarves. Well, I can imagine that. Tony starts scammering or leaving entrail stuffing everywhere. Okay. When I see Conor Baker, he always brings up how he hates the depiction of the Doctor in Dalek and how much he preferred Jubilee. Oh, where is this quote? You say it's as dead as it's ever been right now, something along those lines. Not there. Okay. Maybe at the beginning. Not sure where they are. They just whizzing through. Okay, you know what we're going to do here? We'll do this. We'll do a search. We'll do Doctor Who, because this has definitely been an article online. Doctor Who news. Oh, here we go. I consent. Probably is dead. Was it me? Wait 1 second. I'll go over here. Wait, is there a way of is the magazine view or something? Article view. The turkey was dead. Okay. I'll start at the beginning. Cyberman. Go through phases. A few weeks later in August, Doctor Who magazine arranged to meet Rob in the pub in Balham. We discussed his ever since dedication to Doctor Who and, of course, his new books. I go through phases, he says. I have a real push-pull thing with the show. At the moment, I'm in a pull phase. Well, because it's shit, right? It's weird because the show is probably as dead. Oh, Paul, that he wants to be, is probably as dead as we've ever known it. That's very true, right? This is very much not. This is very much not on message. Well, that is true. For Doctor Who magazine, we'd like to reiterate the BBC insists that they remain committed to the series. Well, I'm sure they may be committed to it, but there's no production going on. After 1999, we have 4 years. After 1999, we had for years a current Doctor. Now everything that's going on, as everyone produced in terms of it, is going to feel retrogressive. At least with the new adventures in the BBC, the original books in the 90s, you thought it's the current Doctor, McCoy or McGann. No one's going to start writing Doctor Who books of Billy Piper because no one knows what that really means. In a funny way, the closing moments of Reality Wars seem to put a full stop on things that we didn't have that before. And that's actually very true. All right, much more so at the end than in Survival. Rob is perhaps being needly pessimistic. I don't know that matters, Rob says, quite reasonably. But it's a strange thing. It makes me want to embrace it because the whole Doctor Who feels like it's in its own bubble now. And again, that toxic fandom bubble, it just has to die. Right? It just has to die. Because it feels like, I think there's something appealing about, for now, at least being able to finally complete Doctor Who. He stopped buying new Blu-ray series. Recently, he's gone back and started collecting them. Of course, there'll still be much that's coming out until the idiots like me stop buying it. But now I'm contributing to that. Okay, fine. That's how it gets into Times of Midnight and Jubilee. I love both these stories, by the way. I kind of wish I bought the books, but they're so expensive, right? They really are so expensive. It's kind of bleeding cool. I want to see their take on Doctor Who as well. What was that story I saw over here? Hang on, we'll go here. Doctor Who. Oh, this is it. Sounds the alarm with UK censorship. No, I covered this. There's nothing new there then. Okay. Sure, I saw a new Doctor Who story somewhere. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I think it's fair to say Doctor Who is as dead as we've seen it pretty much ever. Such nonsense. The McCoy era was all anti-Thatcher. I mean, like, I literally just went through the whole thing. Right. That's what I was going to do. Let's review the latest McGann release. Well, this is the next one. Did they the video of it out yet? I bet they did. Hang on. Previous one. The Last Day of the Power State. So this is the second one in this second Rose season. Second Rose and Ninth Doctor season. Which the Big Finish are quite good at inserting. Who were? If it's I can find the trailer for it. This goes right after, I think, the Doctor dances, right, and the Empty Child. So it's a good place to insert a full new season, right? I think that's probably good. Was that the trailer? Hang on a second. Daleks, no. Sherlock Holmes. You know, because they normally put these trailers out. The trailer should be like on their Twitter feeds, right? The minute it comes out, and that it isn't, it's just beyond me, right? It's truly, truly beyond me. Oh, where is it? Can't find it. Doesn't matter. Okay. So again, this was the second one in this new season. The first story was okay. It was also a very power state set story. It was kind of like a low budget. Somebody sent it to me in Messenger. Wait a second. And now I've got to look in Messenger. What's this? Oh, yeah, thank you. I found it already. Oh, yeah, so you did. That's where I saw it. Now I remember. Thank you, David. Where we're up to. So, yeah, so the first one was kind of like a low-budget horror story. And it was a bit meh. I'll be honest with you. It was like a bit like throwaway. This was a much better story, right? A much better, I would say more intelligent story that utilizes Doctor Who, especially the 2005 Doctor Who format, very well, right? Very well. They have the Doctor and Rose, they show up, and it's 2036 on the Powerless State. And there's a guy who's doing some kind of future version of a podcast investigating haunting houses. The Powerless State is a famous haunted place now, right? And so you got a... So some kind of like time is thrown out of whack, right? And it's got some weird thing how they makes it feel like it's a spooky dooky haunted thing. And so you got a good B story going on with Jackie Tyler and her, I don't know, Western Caribbean best mate we've never heard of before, right? And the whole thing is essentially that Rose just had to call her to make sure she's okay. Which caused the entire paradox to happen in the first place. Good monster, all right, like genuinely a good monster, and a good little romp, right? I mean, this really put you back in 2005, right? Again, significantly better than the first release, right? The significantly better. The horror is played up much more effectively. Let's read the blurb. There you go. South London 2036, the Doctor and Rose team up with an urban explorer investigating the case of Mr. Fingers, an invisible killer haunting an abandoned corner of the city. And Mr. Fingers is actually pretty good as a villain, right? This Sapphire Steely kind of ethereal villain, again, that exists in multiple time frames. If you feel a hand on the shoulder, don't look round. Let me see if let me grab the trailer of it. Generally speaking, these trailers are really, I think they're great. I just think bloody ads though. Again, at least I'm not getting the ad about how to treat undiagnosed masturbation addiction, right? Why am I getting that? I don't know. I thought it was very well diagnosed.
No wonder we couldn't tell what year it was. We're at a multi-dimensional parajunction, a corruption in the flow of time.
Why is it here? Why the Powerless State?
You felt a hand on your shoulder yet? No. Me neither.
I find these little trailers are very effective, right? They're simple but very effective.
It was the squatters who gave the killer his name, them who drew these portraits before they left, as a warning. They called him Mr. Fingers.
For me, it's a recommend, but these things are just getting so expensive now. And genuinely, they're really I mean, like, again, I saw the new Avengers box set, right? Like over £100. I would think I would totally cut a few Big Finish box sets to afford that, right? 100%. And yeah, here's the trailer for the next one. I do like they released the trailer straight away,
A dozen random, compulsive acts, all linked by a visit to one specific location.
And every one of them says they heard a voice in their head daring them to do it.
Okay, this sounds like it's exactly the same as the first two. Frankly, like the creepy monster. I would like to see a real alien, not like a spooky dooky, Halloween-y thing that's all going on inside your head. How about seeing a big green blobby monster with tendrils, right? That'd be better.
It's just a game.
But where does it stop? What happens when you get bored of silly pranks?
Bring me your TARDIS, and I'll show you. Dare you?
No!
Dare you?
They really should be using AI to make these. Right now I'm getting bored with this theme. It's over and over again. Right? It's you have 3 very similar stories in a row. That sounds stupid. Like why would you do that? Right? That's a really bad idea. I'm a bit baffled. I'll be frank. I am a bit baffled. But again, look, Big Finish, they're just, I don't know. I think they're up their own asses right now. Here, look, for example, last month I didn't buy, well, I say myself, yeah, 1735 with it. I'm not even considering getting that. I wouldn't mind this. Because people have told me it was good. The Fourth Doctor one, Queen of the Nile. Wouldn't mind this, although I haven't really heard much about it. I wouldn't mind this. But, like, again, these are just, it's just too expensive. How much is Audible? Audible. How much is a subscription? Sign up. Let me remove this before I sign in. Maybe is it? I think this is the account. Let's have a look. Hang on, I'll tell you. I have to go to my library, so it's expired. So I can't start a free trial, but like how much? Okay, $15 a month, right? $15 a month, and you know you do get a lot of shit, right? Like a crazy, like a crazy amount of stuff. I don't think this is the one where I had all my my subscription, but still $15 a month compared to again big fan. It just they're not worth it at this point. I don't know. I mean, even though those are the ones I wanted. Look, I'll wait till they're available for a legal download. And the fact they're not available for a legal download yet says volumes, right? When Big Finish was popular, these things came out to illegally download virtually straight away, right? That they haven't come out yet means that because no one's really that interested anymore, right? It's I mean, it's like they're being going down their own plug hole. She cried, jigger. Right. So anyways, that was what was it? September, October. Yeah, I'm not getting these ones. I decided not to get the Sherlock Holmes stuff. I wish these were books and tape. The Jubilee and Chimes of Midnight. War Master I've been out of for a while. And like 33, 37. That's expensive. Right, and they're generally speaking not that good. Let me sign in. Doink. And they really are. Generally speaking, they're just not that good. Come on, you can do it. Think about it. Try the Big Finish. Like everything takes so bloody long. And honestly, this is Doctor Who for the foreseeable future. Okay, I'm about to give up. Oh, I'm signed in now. Here we go. What's new? Right, so yeah, Wicked also totally didn't interest me. But like here, I've got this one. The Third Doctor was generally speaking, they've been good. But this range has like I've kind of like fallen off the track a long time ago for me. Now you got 4 individual stories. Normally, they're just really not that good, right? They're just not that good. Are they doing more of these? D's without name. What's the next one? I mean, look, Derek Jackman is great. He's always great. But this range is just like floundered for a long time. That was the best one, Escape from Reality. And yeah, like I'm out Bernie Summerhood, even though this doesn't seem bad. $12, right? This is a lot. $33 for this Halloween anthology. No. Like $26.69 for this, no. And the Jodie, no. Sherlock Holmes, no. Torchwood, no. I mean, like comedy playouts. How many of these are going to sell? But you will notice that their outputs really got a lot smaller. Blimey! Wow, that's a real shrinkage. She cried. So December looks like it'll be a bunch I'm going to want to get. Well, I'll get the potential Daleks. I do love this range. Who's writing this one? It's Nick Briggs, isn't it? Mark Ryan and Nick Briggs. Look, I know a lot of people don't like Nick Briggs. I do. I think his work is good. This looks good as well. I've liked the entire War Doctor range. Give or take one to release. Jonathan Morris is a solid. He's a solid writer. Who's the cast? She's been in it before. Nestor. No, she hasn't. I guess not. My mistake. I like there's a little Indian woman in the background. Okay, please, will it not be all about her? And again, I feel like I'm going out on a limb, but these have been good, and I guess I'll get this as well. But yeah, and then next year, like unless they haven't announced stuff yet. This one I'm out of. Return to Marinus. These things, this range really looks shit to me. The David Bradley, it really looks shit. Who's writing it? Jonathan Morris as well. Well, okay, I just set some of his praises, right? But like, I'm not really. I'm interested in the Stephen Noonan First Doctor. I'm not really interested in the David Bradley one. 30th Doctor. They got a new seasons of Starcops coming out. Well, that's good. I'm glad to know that did well. That's done well enough for more. This Companion Chronicles actually looks pretty good. Stephen Noonan and Michael Troughton. The Night Doctor, man, there's so long between them, right? But man, this is actually, I think, much more sustainable. There's these far less releases. And far less releases that anybody sane would buy. Also, Annette Wilkes is in the next ones, which seems to be the mold now for the Stephen Noonan ones. Put him up with a real, one of the real surviving companions. So you've had one release that's been very good and one release that has been very meh. The very meh one was the Stephen Taylor one, Last Living Darkness, which was... It felt more like a Doctor Who story from a Doctor Who annual rather than an actual Doctor Who story, and focused way too much on old Stephen Taylor. This was stunning, though, right? The Fugitive of the Daleks. This one really, really, really worked, right? So yeah, they'll probably have to be on board for these. What's that? We're up to March. Yeah, there's a lot less product coming out from here that I'm going to be getting. The Dark Gallifrey. I can't believe it's still going. Oh my god! It's what? This is the 4/8/12. This is like the 14th release, and this is like they're halfway through. Yeah, this would have worked as a monthly release, right? Not as once every 6 months. And 6 Doctor stuff. Yeah, so they are very much slowing down here on Big Finish. And X Wilkes, these new novels. All right, fine. That's the Doctor Who news, I would say. Let's have a quick look over here. Let's see what's doing in Fandom Pulse. New Comic Con builds a skirt for a Star Trek movie we saw. Netflix CEO claims company is doing its job right if people believe the content is not great or think it's harmful. Well, I mean, you got to worry that most people don't, right? Wonder Man, there's a trailer out for it. I guess it came out with Comic Con. Mad Max creator George Miller, very much pro AI, right? Is here to stay and change things, but won't have that human essence. That's very true. Yeah, I mean, but I think they probably will eventually. Donald Trump making Superman great again, exclusive. Whoa, what's this? Wonder Man trailer. I'm not that interested. Tron's apparently bombing big time. What's this? We once again have President Donald Trump to make entertainment in Hollywood and pop culture. This time it's about the DCU Superman. It all ties back to David Ellison and Sky. Larry Ellison wants to purchase more like Batman, Superman, which means Truth, Justice, and American Way will make a comeback. You know, they made such a big deal out of that. Like, it wasn't like saying, "No, we hate America." People just want to hate the James Gunn era. I don't understand. It's perfectly likable, fun stuff that's not lecturing you. My time is if Ellison buys WB, James Gunn will be out at DC and will get a full reboot. One meant to last. Fuck you. It's the dumbest thing they could do. With Superman reportedly bombing financially, I don't think it did. And Peacemaker season 2 flopping, I'm not sure if it did. It's just like they've got this unhinged hatred of it. Right? I mean, it really is. I mean, maybe it is getting rebooted. I think it'll be a terrible idea. Right? Zack Snyder wants DC return with Batman and Dark Knight Returns. I would certainly like to see him do it. I mean, I love the battle suit in Batman versus Superman. All right. Oh, yeah, we'll look at this on Tuesday. You got the Night of Seven Kingdoms, and we got that other Wonder Man trailer. Still no problem. Again, I just think it's going to work out better than they're saying. I really do, and I do think there's a lot of sour grapes going on there. Right? I don't understand why. I really genuinely don't understand why. Gen V, I'm really out of. I don't really care about. Because again, I don't like the unbridled hatred of Christians, which is endemic through that show. I really should have done a review of Peacemaker. All right, we'll do that on Tuesday as well. Fine, if I remember. Which is, debatable. No, Saturday Night Live, don't care. Lights Out director shares his thoughts on no, there is nothing here of any interest to anyone whatsoever. That is the sorry. Oh, there was also another Chris Pratt movie that had a trailer. Oh, we'll catch that. Anyway, I think I'm going to wrap up, ladies and gentlemen. I am back on Tuesday night. I'll be at 6 o'clock because of the Jewish holiday finishing at about it finishes an hour later. Head over to the Wayfinder Project to see Colin Archer talk about I was going to say Babylon 5 Space 1999. Fine with that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to hit the end broadcast button. I'm going to hit it again and say good night, good luck, and may your God walk with you.